After playing Rise of a Ninja and The Broken Bond, I tried to find some interesting facts about these two games. So today, I want to present to you 21 interesting facts about Rise of a Ninja and The Broken Bond. Rise of a Ninja is only playable with the English dub, but there is also a Japanese dub available as downloadable content for this game. To expand Naruto's popularity, TV Tokyo and Shueisha made a non-exclusive deal with Ubisoft, focusing on creating Naruto games that would be true to the source material and targeted towards the EU and America. The development of The Broken Bond actually started before Rise of a Ninja began. In Rise of a Ninja, whenever Naruto performed the jutsu, you would see him actually execute the hand signs, but this was kinda removed in The Broken Bond. For some strange reason, in Rise of a Ninja, some of the English voice actors for certain characters were changed, such as Iruka.
Amazing. He wants to surpass all the Hokage, and I'm starting to believe he might do it. Naruto, come here a minute. I've got something I want to give you.
The third Hokage,
isn't it? Everything in the village seems to be calm, but you should still keep an eye out.
and Jiraiya.
Interfered with my research. I'm a novelist. My name is Jiraiya, the Toad Mountain Sage, and I have work to do.
Even though in The Broken Bond, Tobirama and Hashirama have player models, they are not playable. Rise of a Ninja had a Shikamaru DLC that caused several issues within the game. One issue was that the Japanese dub didn't work properly and that when you hit a tripwire or a log, the game would freeze and become unplayable. Thankfully, the issue was fixed in the next DLC. In The Broken Bond, there is a secret passage that, once followed through, can give you access to the Naka Shrine and unlock an achievement. When creating The Broken Bond, the developers tried to make Naruto's and Sasuke's sections very different. This can be seen in how Sasuke and Naruto view the open world.
We wanted to make sure that the Sasuke portion of the game was very different than the Naruto portion of the game. So we created a very different visual style to represent his inner turmoil. During the day, Sasuke's world will feel very desaturated to represent his loneliness. At night, Sasuke's world will have a red sky and unnatural lighting to give it a very nightmarish feel to represent his tortured soul.
In Rise of a Ninja, it is possible to climb on top of the Hokage's mansion. To do this, you need to go through a small cave near the lake and then perform some parkour. You also unlock an achievement for this. The Broken Bond follows in the footsteps of the anime by including many filler missions that pad out the story progression, just like the original series. Ubisoft Montreal meticulously recreated the Hidden Leaf Village for Rise of a Ninja by hand, using extensive reference materials from the anime to ensure authenticity. This approach aimed to provide players with a faithful and immersive representation of the village, allowing for seamless exploration without any loading times. The Broken Bond includes unique character skins such as Naruto in his training outfit, Itachi in his Anbo outfit, and Sasuke in his Chunin exam attire, which is actually a DLC for the game. Even though in Rise of a Ninja you fight against Mizuki and he has his own moveset and model, this character was never playable in this game or its sequel. The Broken Bond features a dedicated mission based on one of Naruto's filler stories, which occurred between episode 102 and 106. In this story, a rogue Konoha ninja gets his hands on the sword of the Thunder God, and Naruto and the gang try to stop him. This mission is also presented in The Broken Bond, but a bit differently. In the story mode of Rise of a Ninja, Iruko has a character model and can be fought in the fighting challenge mode, but he is not a playable character. The Broken Bond and Rise of a Ninja are the only two Naruto games to date that are the most faithful adaptations of the original Naruto series. In the Broken Bond story, Jiraiya uses his Rasengan, but during gameplay he does not have a jutsu that uses the Rasengan. Rise of a Ninja heavily uses the original OST from the Naruto series. In both manga and anime, Sakon and Ukon never met Kimimaru while they were with Tayuya, but in The Broken Bond, they did. While Rise of a Ninja had 2D cinematics, the developers of The Broken Bond wanted to make cinematics in 3D. This meant they had to model every character and their facial animations.
Like the previous game, which had 2D cinematics, we wanted to make sure that this game was going to have 3D cinematics from the get-go. This meant that we had to create our models in a different way. First of all, the models had to be higher resolution than the previous game, as well as have extensive rigging that allowed for facial animation.
So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed these 20 fun facts about the Xbox exclusive Naruto games. I have to admit, some of them are kinda well known and some are interesting but not as well known. I don't know, at least for me, I didn't know half of these. But yeah, check out the description for the source of all of these facts. But yeah guys, what kind of facts do you know about these games? Let me know in the comments below. I as well have to give a big shout out to Soapix, Tunings, Reaper Lord and Mati the Legend for being channel members while I'm currently making this video. Thank you so much guys for the extra support. But yeah, that's it from me. I wish you a nice day, evening. Bye guys, take care everyone, see ya.